Welcome to your 2021 Thanksgiving Bowl game coverage. I'm your host, Dominic Konoweski. Tonight, we have the final game of the regular season. West Haven Blue Devils take on the Fairfield Prep Jesuits at Ken Strong Stadium. West Haven kicking it off to start the first quarter. Fairfield going to start the first drive off from their own 36-yard line. They come in 8-1 in the win-loss column. West Haven the same, 8-1 in the win-loss column. Key thing is, though, they're undefeated at home, 5-0 record. They have never gone 6-0 at home in over 2 decades. This would be a huge win. And let me just add, Fairfield, who's wanting to start off the game, well, they're going on a long one. First down and more past the 50. Now, biggest thing is, West Haven comes in needing a win. They're in a must-win situation. Provisional playoff spot, but they have not fully clinched it due to the point system and the Class LL standings and other teams winning. If West Haven loses tonight, they could easily have their season be over fully tonight. Must-win situation for the Blue Devils, but odds are with them at home. Bouncing around. That's ruled as an incompletion. Going back to the 2004 season, West Haven is 11-5 against the Jesuits for the Thanksgiving Bowl affair. Now Fairfield just ran it. Good gain there. Overall on the season, the Jesuits average about 125 rushing yards per game. That's compared to West Haven's powerful 281 rushing yards per game. West Haven under head coach Rich Boucher, 41-22. He has brought this team with the time he has been in the head coach position. You got third and medium for the Jesuits. That's a fumble. West Haven running for it. It looks like they got it. They do. Fairfield fumbles it on their first drive. West Haven recovers it. Here comes their first drive. West Haven enter and play for their first drive of the game under freshman starting quarterback Nick Holland, who has brought them on a 7-game winning streak to get to this 8-1 record. He has been phenomenal. But the thing is, West Haven is not a passing team. They only average about 45 passing yards per game. Let's see what they do to start off their first drive. They go and won it. So in the 2010s, it's really been Fairfield who has owned West Haven, going with a 4-win over the Thanksgiving Bowl. Overall, the West Haven still coming out in the 2010s with a winning record 6-4 to give them that 11-5 win-loss record ever since 2004. West Haven winning it again. Powerful one. Looks like it's going to lead to a first down. That was the 11 of Devin Robinson. Ken Strong Stadium is packed tonight, folks. I cannot stress that enough. Both the home side and the away side almost essentially sold out, looks like, in the seats. Now, biggest attendance overall for the Thanksgiving Bowl is actually to West Haven. It was the West Haven Hill House game at the Year Bowl that came back in 1948 with a recorded attendance of 40,504 people. And actually, the top 5 most attended Thanksgiving Bowls was against West Haven and Hill House. Of course, you got that huge rivalry that was in the late 1940s and early 1950s. West Haven on their second down. Still on their first drive after getting the ball from a fumble recovery on Fairfield's first drive. They go and run it again. West Haven's last win against the Jesuits came at home back in 2016, a 28-21 win. They have not won since. Devin Robinson on the carry. Fourth down signal is up. No, it looks like they may be giving that. Yes, fourth down. So, fourth down for the Blue Devils.
Blue Devils from the Jesuits 24.
So, West Haven on the Jesuits, 24. Got the ball from the fumble recovery in great fielding position. They elect to run again. Robinson on the carry. Flag on the play. The flag was for holding. That was against West Haven. But I tell you, folks, what Nick Collin has done with the team, what this team has done. Remind you, last time they played a full season, they only won 2 games, and now here they are with 8 wins, chance to win their 9th. Now, last time they won their 9th game came back in 2006 for their last 9-win season. Of course, they have had seasons where they've gone undefeated, but the last time they have won 9 games signally in a regular season was back in 2006. Fairfield is already locked into the playoffs. They're essentially playing a throwaway game. West Haven, like I said, in essentially a must-win situation. Another one. Going out of bounds. Going to lead to a 2nd down. Amir Nakomi on that one. You got 2nd long for the Blue Devils. Nakomi again on the one. Not much gain at all. It's going to be 3rd and long, and it looks like they actually lost some yardage on that play. West Haven 3rd and 16 on the Jesuits 30. I would think that they would go and throw the ball. They have so many yards to gain. Running has not really gone, and yes, they do throw the ball. I am brilliant. That's going for. Just missed. I was targeted for the number 1 jersey of Chauncey Evans. You got 4th down for West Haven. QB1 Nick Collin is still on the field. It looks like they're going to go for it. And they do. They elect to throw it. And that's another incomplete pass off the ground. So West Haven over with their first drive. 6:50 left. Fairfield Prep getting ready for their 2nd drive to start off the game. First one resulted in a fumble, which was recovered by West Haven. Score is tied at 0. Fairfield Prep going to get the ball at their own 30 to start off their 2nd drive. Huge away crowd supporting the Jesuits tonight. Not much gain there on that one. It looks like there was a substantial loss. You got 3rd and medium. That's a jump against Fairfield. With that 3rd and medium, it's now going to be 3rd and long for the Jesuits. Under 6 minutes to go. Clock is stopped now at 5:48.
Gray. Oh, he's fucking Jesus Christ. Pass.
Fairfield passing it.
Yeah, you mean like right there? Like right there?
After that completion, it is now 1st and 10 from the Fairfield Prep 40. West Haven's defense allows about 12. Hold on, folks. There is a 1. This could be a huge gain. Running up the side middle. So as I was saying, West Haven's defense allows about 12 points per game. Fairfield allows about 9 points per game. But of course, Fairfield having a much tougher schedule than West Haven. That's why, even though despite having the same record as the Blue Devils, they are locked into a playoff spot due to them having more points off of more difficult teams that they have beaten. West Haven with, quite frankly, easy schedule this season. They are also 8-1 in the win-loss column in a must-win situation to essentially make the playoffs safely. 1st and 10, Fairfield on West Haven's 41-yard line. Definitely attacking West Haven so far with the pass game. They're running it. 2nd and medium for the Jesuits. You got 3rd and 4 for the Jesuits in West Haven's territory. They elect to pass it. Instead, they run it. Fourth down for Fairfield. Overall, a very chilly night here at Ken Strong Stadium. Not as a windy night as the forecast predicted. Very calm wind so far. Of course, that could change very early in this Wednesday Night Lights game. And that's going to be a Fairfield Prep touchdown. So Fairfield on the board for us with 2:53 left. 6-0. Prep strikes fairly early. Second drive overall on the game as they look to go for the PAT. Fairfield Prep going for the PAT to make it a 7-0 ball game. Fairfield Prep kicking it off after a touchdown. It is 7-0. 2:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Second and long for the West Haven Blue Devils. Nakomi with the one. Below 2 minutes now here in the fourth quarter. You got third and short for the West Haven Blue Devils. West Haven on their own 33. It's 4th and 10 for them after a mini carry, but you know what? It was good enough for that first down. West Haven. Looks like they were going to throw it. They do. Incomplete. West Haven yet to have a connection for completion in this game. 1 minute on the dot left here in the fourth quarter. West Haven on their second drive of the game. They're losing 7-0 against the Jesuits. They won it. Good game there. You got third and short for the Devils. Pass off. Good enough for a fourth down. Past the 50. And folks, yes, it looks like there's a little yellow flag on the field. Face mask on Fairfield Prep. We are at the end of quarter one. West Haven trails Fairfield Prep 7-0. Yeah, Ken Strong Stadium. West Haven in a must-win situation, essentially. This is a playoff game. To them, you know, it's the final game of the regular season. Folks, we are now here in the second quarter of play as the West Haven Blue Devils take on the Fairfield Prep Jesuits for the 2021 Thanksgiving Bowl. West Haven with the ball wide open, and they won it. Still looks like there was a decent game there, but West Haven with multiple receivers way open. I cannot stress that enough. They were so open. Now, the biggest thing that you got to look at, Fairfield Prep averages about 11 points in the second quarter. West Haven only averages about 6. So this could be a game decider second quarter, depending on how West Haven's offense and defense goes. Fairfield winning 7-0. Scoring a touchdown in the fourth quarter. So you got second and medium. West Haven being pushed back due to a delay of game. So make it second and long now for the Westie team. They go out and won it. Looks like they lost a yard there. West Haven, third and long for them. Another one. This time for a fourth down and more. Almost going all the way into the end zone. The 5 of Amanda Comey. A massive one. West Haven, very difficult with the running game tonight. Have not really gained a lot. Well, you know what? That was a huge gain for the Blue Devils team. Electrifying the players on the sideline and the players out on the field right now. With that one, West Haven currently resides on Fairfield's 19-yard line. Last drive, they were in field goal range. They decided to go for it. And another one. Same guy, another massive one. Amir Nakomi. 2nd and 1 for West Haven. West Haven on the Jesuits 11. Looking to get their first points up on the board. 3rd and short for West Haven. West Haven with the 4th down, getting closer and closer to that Fairfield prep end zone.
First and goal from the 9.
West Haven, single digits on Fairfield's 9-yard line.
Williams on the kick.
You got 2nd and goal for West Haven, looking to get their first points of the game. Have ran it a majority, but this is a team that averages well over 250 rushing yards a game. They run it again. And nothing. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal for West Haven. They pass it. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th and goal now. West Haven, last time they had 4th down, they went for it. They were not able to convert. Looks like you got Raul Sanchez coming on, the Blue Devils kicker. That would make it a 7-3 ball game if the kick is good. Raul ready. Fairfield prep getting ready. Ball sets. Kick goes. And that is no good. So it's going to stay a 7-0 ball game. So Fairfield, they're able to not have West Haven score anything so far this game. But you know what? Because of that missed kick on 4th and goal, they do not get the ball back in the best position when it comes to yardage. They get the ball just above 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Fairfield, 2nd and long. Third and short.
They're tackling Joe.
4th and 10 for Fairfield prep on their own 32-yard line.
Pass. Hit him.
Another passing play by Fairfield. And that's caught, taken down, but that's going to be a 4th down. 4th and 10 for Fairfield, midfield.
There you go, good. Third and 5 from the West Haven 45.
Fairfield prep on West Haven's 45. Give them a 3rd down, 5 yards to go. They elect to throw it. They do throw it. Wide open. Flag on the play, though. Ineligible receiver downfield on Fairfield prep. So it is still 3rd down for the Jesuits. Halftime coming up soon. 2:54 left. This is a fast-moving game, folks. West Haven will receive the ball for the second half. First half is flying by, and I cannot stress that enough.
Don't waste your time.
Less than 2:50 left. Third and long for the Jesuits.
Jesuits from midfield.
Jesuits back at midfield. West Haven trying to hold them. They elect to pass. Quick throw. That's caught. Broken tackle. Gets taken down though. Looks like about a 4-yard gain, possibly 5-yard gain, but you know what? It's still going to come to being a 4th down. Fourth and long for the Jesuits. Minute 30 left. Almost missed there. They punt it off. So West Haven will have a chance, as that ball is run all the way back. West Haven coming on the field. They will get the ball with 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining of the first half of the second quarter. They are losing 7-0. But overall, though, the defense has come out for the Blue Devils. The offense needs to show up by now. If you want to be technical, Fairfield could get 2 points off of a safety. West Haven needs, I think, to at least throw the ball in this kind of situation. The one game has been up and down for this team. But overall, though, this season they have made it work. Fairfield Prep, though, they are ranked top 5 in the state. West Haven, they're ranked outside the top 20 when it comes to the state for Connecticut high school football. So, 2 totally different teams, 2 totally different stories and game plans coming into tonight's game. West Haven with an injured Devil down. We'll keep you guys updated. Something you always love to see, folks. Walking off under his own power. That's jersey number 52. If I'm correct from up here, that's David Dauderly. You got second down for West Haven, under a minute now. Was that a safety? Clock is still running. Now clock is stopped. 33 seconds left. Prep with the timeout. Clock was reset to 37 seconds, originally at 33. Third down for West Haven in their own end zone. Flag on the play. Still, third down for West Haven. Still, 37 seconds left of the second quarter of the first half. West Haven with the timeout to talk things over. You got fourth and long. They're in their own end zone. 33 seconds left, though, of the quarter of this first half. They're losing 7-0 against Fairfield Prep in what is essentially a must-win game for the Blue Devils team. Fairfield rejoining back on the field. They lead 7-0. A punt. No, it looks like it's blocked. Westhaven punting from their own end zone. 100% was blocked.
No fucking way.
Fairfield with the ball. The away crowd is going crazy. The players are going crazy. And they're giving Fairfield Prep a touchdown. So it is now 13-0 with 26 seconds left. Fairfield Prep trying to make it a 14-0 game with 26 seconds left before halftime. And that is good. So it is a 14-0 game. Fairfield Prep leads. Westhaven getting the ball, have time for maybe 1 to 2 plays depending how they use the clock. If they're even going to try to make any plays. They do receive the ball to start the second half in the third quarter. Prep kicking it off. 26 seconds left. So right now Westhaven has been shut out through the first 2 quarters here at home with they're undefeated with a 5-0 record. Here comes the kick. Westhaven entering the field, 26 seconds left. They have not been shut out through the first 2 quarters at home yet this season. They're 26 seconds away from this being a first, if they're not able to at least get a field goal up. They won it. Good one there. 5 of Nakomi. Westhaven letting the clock run. Clock strikes 0. We are now in the half, folks. Westhaven trails Fairfield Prep Jesuits 14-0. We are back. Third quarter, second half. 24 minutes will decide the fate of the Westhaven Blue Devils, who are in essentially a must-win situation. They are losing 14-0. The crowd is silent when halftime hit here at Ken Strong Stadium. A team that is 8-1 going up against another team that is 8-1 for the Thanksgiving Bowl. Westhaven is to receive the ball to start the second half. This third quarter will be a telling one. Westhaven went to halftime quiet. They came out fired up. I cannot imagine the halftime speech that Coach Rich Roche gave this team. Westhaven has not beat Fairfield since 2016. They won that game 28-21. They're trying to win this game, coming from behind. Here comes the kickoff. Westhaven with their first drive of the second half. Nakomi with the 1. Loss of yardage. Second and long for Westhaven. Another one. This time through the gap. He falls, but massive one right there. Devin Robinson, number 11. He moves Westhaven up a few yards. First down for Westhaven on their own 32 following a Devin Robinson carry. Westhaven looking to throw it. Overthrown, incomplete, flag on the play. Flag was for the Jesuits, holding. Blue Devils lined up with a 1st and 10 on their own 47. Looking to get into Jesuits territory. They look to throw it again. Down the field. overthrown just slightly. Another flag. You got a 15-yard penalty against Fairfield Prep. Back-to-back plays, back-to-back flags against Fairfield. Westhaven on Fairfield's 37, new set of downs, once again. 1st and 10. This time they've won it, which surprises me. Last 2 passing plays resulted in yards gained, despite them being incomplete passes being overthrown. Fairfield was giving Westhaven free yardage by having flags against Fairfield themselves. Westhaven on Fairfield's 24. Huge one right there by Westhaven. 4th down and more. Westhaven, single digits yet again. Can they produce from that? Produce some points? On Fairfield's 9, 1st and goal. Brand new set of downs. What are they going to do? Under 8 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, home crowd starting to get wound up. They're starting to get life in them. Can Westhaven inject more life in them? They won it. Good game there. Westhaven has the ball on the 5. They're looking to get 7. But to get 7, they got to get 6 first.
No motion next time. No motion next time. Okay? I want the same thing. No motion.
3rd and goal. Ball is on the 2-yard line. Crowd is getting fired up. Looks like the ball is inside the 1, possibly. Westhaven has to go for it. If I were them, I would do a short pass. Fact is, this is essentially a do-or-die situation. Both teams taking up a lot of time on the clock. We have not seen the clock stop that much tonight. Westhaven, it's 4th and goal. Oh, this is close. He's in! Touchdown, Westhaven! Touchdown, Westhaven! 14-6 now. Westhaven to make this field goal. This PAT, actually. PAT? It's good. 14-7 after a good PAT. Westhaven kicking it off. They're trailing by 7. It's 14-7. But you know what? Most recent drive resulted in a touchdown. And oh boy, players are fired up. Crowd is fired up. The cheerleaders are fired up. Home crowd here at Ken Song is cheering for the defense. The defense, who are they? The Westhaven Blue Devils. This drive, well, Fairfield drives, they have gone long. There's 5:34 left. This drive could easily bring this game into the 4th and final quarter. Westhaven's defense needs to make a stop here. Fairfield scores, well, once again, it would be a 14-point game. Right now, it's only a 7-point differential. Someone out here brought a megaphone, folks. I don't know if you could hear that. That is a true fan in the stands. Heck, anyone who's out tonight, it's like 35 degrees out. Anyone who's out tonight is a true fan of football or of this team. Fairfield Pup with another huge one. The Jesuits now on the Blue Devils 26-yard line. New set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Jesuits. They're looking to put it back to being a 14-point game. almost into West Haven's end zone. Folks, that left me speechless. West Haven's defense looked so lethargic out on the field on that play, almost allowing the QB to score a touchdown from over 10 yards out. 3:21 remaining. Fairfield on one of their faster drives so far tonight, usually eating up the clock. Anything but it for this drive. Wanting it. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Fairfield Prep. Make it a 20-7 ball game. As the third quarter winds down, 3:15 left, they look to make it a 21-7 ball game. To make this a 21-7 ball game, Jesuits with a PAT. It's good. Fairfield Prep out on the field, though, getting ready to kick it off as the third quarter is winding down to an end. Now, I gotta say, they're winning 21-7. Last time West Haven beat Fairfield was here at home. It was 28-21. This would be a huge comeback by the Blue Devils with about 15 minutes and 15 seconds left to play. It's possible, but the defense needs to come out, hold them, and the offense needs to do their job. Fairfield kicking it off. Kicker is hyping himself up, jumping up in the air. That ball is going to be going up in the air very soon. If he kicks it good, maybe he won't. We'll find out. Boom! West Haven, very long return right there. Very great return. 1st and 10 for West Haven on their own 32-yard line. 3:08 remaining of the third. Nakomi wins it. 2nd and long for the Devils. Home crowd making some noise. Robinson, massive carry right there. 4th down and more. Almost brought it straight to and past the 50. West Haven on their own 48. They won it again. Robinson jumps over it. Not able to jump high enough. He gets taken down. It looks right, either right at the 50 or right past the 50 by a yard or two. It's going to be 2nd and medium, though, no matter what. 2nd and medium for the Blue Devils. Under 2 minutes now here in the third. If I was them, I would be thinking about some serious clock management. They're down by 2. They got to score 3 touchdowns to win it. Conlon gets sacked. Time right now is not on West Haven's side. Need 2 touchdowns to get back into this, and that's if the defense is able to hold Fairfield. They need 3 touchdowns to win this. If so. West Haven calls the timeout as the clock was winding down to get the playoff overall, though. 36 seconds left here in the quarter. 3rd and long for West Haven. It's a 2-score game. They desperately need a touchdown. Colin goes to throw it. He gets sacked. Bring up the 4th and terribly long. West Haven punting it off. Less than 5 seconds though in this quarter. Looks like they're going to wait till the 4th. And they do. Whistles ring. We're going to the 4th. 12 minutes left. As the clock is 12 minutes away from striking the quadruple 0. Punt failed for West Haven. Fumbled, picked up by West Haven, but then the tacklers came. Fairfield Prep gets the ball in excellent fielding position. It's already a 2-score game. They look to make it a 3-score game. That right there would essentially seal the victory for the Jesuits, which would put them up to a 9-1 record as they play their final game, which will come to an end in 11 minutes and 56 seconds. West Haven desperately needs to stop here. Fairfield looks to throw it. Fairfield prep with a long one. 3rd and 4 from the 23. Fairfield throws it. Incomplete, off the hands of the Fairfield wide receiver. You got 4th and medium for the Jesuits. It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. 10:39 remaining of the game. They look to pass it. That's incomplete. West Haven's offense went back on the field. It is a 2-score game. They need 3 touchdowns if they want to win it. 2 touchdowns if they want to tie and force an overtime. West Haven coming off of a timeout. 2nd and long. West Haven wins it. Both sides, home and away, are getting fired up. Now below 9 minutes. West Haven turns the ball over, folks. That could most likely spell the end to the Devils season, depending on how fast they could get a stop, if they're able to get a stop. 8:27 remaining. West Haven needs 2 touchdowns to tie it, 3 touchdowns to win it. They are in what is essentially a must-win situation, depending how the Notre Dame Hamden game goes. West Haven came into this game 8-1. They could leave this game 9-2 and somehow not make the playoffs due to the point system that the CIAC uses. Fairfield Prep gets the ball in great field territory. West Haven's defense has been used up a lot tonight, as there's a huge one by Fairfield. And is that a touchdown? That is! Fairfield Prep puts more up on the board. It is now 27-7. Essentially clinching the win for the preparatory school. The Jesuits came in and they made the Devils bleed blue so far tonight. 27-7 in the Thanksgiving Bowl. This is now. This kick is made for the PAT. This would be considered essentially a blowout win for Fairfield. Kick is good. It is now 28-7. A 3-score game, 4 scores to win it, with just above 8 minutes left. Yeah, Ken Strong Stadium. You got the home crowds leaving. Away crowd can't leave because they all came in on a game bus. The home crowd's leaving to avoid the traffic. This game is essentially over. 28-7. Fairfield leads with 8:17 left. West Haven will need to mount a massive comeback to even tie this game. 3 touchdowns in 8 minutes. It's not impossible. But based on how West Haven's offense has been tonight, they have been shut down in the air and on the ground. It would be very hard to make it possible. Fairfield Prep kicking it off. Westhaven with the ball. Big one by Westhaven. Past the 50. Past the 45. They're now in Fairfield Prep territory. If Westhaven wants to get back into this thing, they got to score fast and have the defense hold Fairfield. Second and long for Westhaven.
10 yards in the fucking box. God damn it.
Third and short for Westhaven. Fourth and medium for the Blue Devils. Clock is now past 6 minutes, 1 and on. We are now past the halfway point here in the fourth quarter. Westhaven needing to convert on this fourth down. They've won it. They get more than a fourth down. They get a fourth down plus, I would say, about 10 plus yards with that. Great one by Westhaven. 5:30 left on the clock. Westhaven on Fairfield, it's 19, first and 10. Second long for Westhaven. Clock below 4, third and long for Westhaven. They're trailing 28-7. Westhaven with the fourth down. Whistle blows.
Timeout, Fairfield Prep.
Fairfield takes a timeout. They're up 28-7 with 3:23 remaining. The Westhaven Blue Devils, 3 minutes and 23 seconds remain. What could possibly be their final game of this 2021 campaign. With an 8-1 record, but based on the points they have had entering the play due to their schedule they are in, was essentially a must-win situation. They're trailing 28-7. Second down for Westhaven. Third down, 2:17 to go. Westhaven needs to score fast. They need an onside kick. They need an onside kick recover and do that a few times over. Time is 100% not on their side. Westhaven with the one. That's a fumble that goes out of bounds. Fourth and goal from the 8-yard line. Westhaven in more than a desperate need of a touchdown. This is, in a way, no matter what, still do or die, but if they do not get this touchdown, it is die for the Devils. Westhaven looking to convert on another fourth down. And Conlon gets sacked. Fairfield Prep will get the ball via turnover on downs. That essentially, folks, spells the end to what has been undoubtedly a dream season for at least this regular season right now for the Westhaven Blue Devils. with a minute 48 remaining, and then down 28-7. This game is essentially over with. Last full season Westhaven played, they only won 2 games. This season they won 8 games. Undoubtedly, though, a successful season for the Devils when it comes to regular season play, and they'll just have to hope and pray for that Notre Dame-Hamden game to catapult them into the playoffs. As of right now, Westhaven holds a provisional playoff spot. Right now, they're set up to go up against Shelton. Looks like Fairfield just let the clock run down. Now below a minute 38 left to play. Fairfield will advance to 9-1. One of the best teams in Connecticut high school football, continues to be the best team. Came in ranked number 4 in all of the state. Westhaven entered in with an 8-1 record, undefeated at home, 5-0. They will now drop to being 5-1 at home to end their season. They will finish the season with an 8-2 win-loss record. They came in as a .2 underdog. They will lose by over 14 points. A 21-point differential. The clock is now below a minute left to play. In less than a minute, the seniors for the Westhaven High School Blue Devils, well, this could be the final game that they'll ever play in their football career. Notable seniors, of course, Joe Hawkins, Keyshawn Togba. Both of them ranked some of the best players when it comes to Connecticut high school football. Clock with now less than 10 seconds to go is now at the 000. Game over. The Westhaven Blue Devils lose for the fourth time at home and to end their regular season campaign 28-7 for the Thanksgiving Bowl against the Fairfield Prep Jesuits. As of right now, Westhaven still stands in the playoffs, but depending on how Notre Dame and Hamden go, they could easily be knocked out. For the final time in many of these seniors' careers, this could be the final time that any of these players will ever play football. Folks, I'd like to thank you for having me commentate the games this season. It's been a true honor, and it's been even more of an honor to have you guys tune in. I'm Dominic Konoweski, the voice of the Westhaven Blue Devils, and I'm signing out. Good night, folks.